to the EPL Fans Diary, and today we're at the Emirates. Actually, we're at Highbury in Islington, which is a bit of a walk to the Emirates. This is where the old stadium used to be, and very soon the fans are going to start coming out. You can hear over here some fans already making noise, and they're the ones who'll be coming out after a few drinks to make the walk up to the Emirates. It is match day. It is Arsenal versus Chelsea. Well, as you can see, the queues are pretty intense here. It's still an hour and a bit before kickoff, but a lot of fans have already arrived and they're queuing up. Remember, Arsenal's first match of the campaign ended in a 2-0 defeat to Brentford. So these fans are coming back, mostly Arsenal fans. The Chelsea fans are on the other side. But let's just recap what happened in that first game here at the Emirates when Arsenal hosted Brentford.
Up opening here, high boot, half-hearted appeals for a penalty, and they grow actually from one or two players. It was Mbuemo down the left-hand side who tugged it back, and the shot from distance leads to Brentford's first ever Premier League goal. It's a top-flight goal at long last at the Brentford Community Stadium, and it's Sergi Canos who scores it. Lovely finish from the Spaniard. Brentford 1, Arsenal 0.
No, it's a good goal. I think Arsenal just didn't defend properly there, didn't clear the ball properly, and at the end it's a good finish.
Here's Smith Rowe. Great work from Emile Smith Rowe, by far Arsenal's best chance of the game. Chambers, that's a nice little cross. Xhaka couldn't get his shot away, but Xhaka can! Granit Xhaka. It was rising, and it just rose too far. Long, deep throw, Arsenal in trouble. And Arsenal have conceded the second goal. That long throw created carnage in the box, and it's the Dane Christian Norgard who gets the second. It's Brentford 2, Arsenal 0. Smith Rowe finds Tierney by hook or by crook. Here's Pepe! Wonderful save from Raya to deny Nicola Pepe a first of the season for Arsenal.
That was a fantastic play from Arsenal. Great 1-2. Smith Rowe and Saka. Good ball there. Everything spot on there. Even Pepe's finish was amazing. Great save. There's nothing more you can do.
Well, of course, Arsenal fans will be looking for a win, but it's against Chelsea, who've gone into the market to buy a lot. And I've got one fan here to tell me about his feelings. Did you watch the game last week against Brentford?
I did, yeah.
Were you here or you watched it at home?
Well, I watched it at home.
And your thoughts? How do you see it?
You know, it was away, and Brentford is a good team with spirit. So I wasn't surprised that we lost, to be honest.
Really? They just came to the Premiership, new team.
Well, precisely for that reason, they are on fire, and so they have that belief that they'll win. And Arsenal isn't that great at the moment, so they'll think they have a chance. Really.
What about against Chelsea? A lot of Arsenal fans are a little bit worried about this game.
Yeah, rightly so. I am too. But we'll see what happens. We don't have a lot of our key players at the moment. I don't have much hope. We'll see.
Are you a long-standing Arsenal fan?
Well, I started supporting them when I was 13 or so.
Okay.
Yeah, more than 10 years.
Any joy in those 10 years?
Some. I supported them after the Invincibles period, so I missed out the golden period. But yeah, it was okay for many years.
Well, definitely. I mean, it's a big game, Arsenal-Chelsea, and all the COVID restrictions are now easy, and a lot of people coming in. So we have fans coming in just to come and see this beautiful game. And so they have to make sure security, everything is on point, making sure that everything is in order. That's why we have such a long queue here. Usually at the Emirates, there isn't that much long queue here, but of course, it's Chelsea, Arsenal, or Arsenal-Chelsea. You have to respect this.
Emirates. It is match day. It is Arsenal versus Chelsea at the Emirates. Take a look at what we should expect. goals there for Chelsea. I'm sure it's one of the derbies that they didn't have to sweat as much. They dominated from start to finish. Goals from Lukaku and Reece James. And as you can see, the fans are coming out, they're ecstatic. The Arsenal fans, most of them, you know, they've gone home or at least finding their way out. Chelsea fans are around making noise. They get the bragging rights, at least until the second leg at Stamford Bridge. But this was a game at the Emirates where Chelsea just took control, and Lukaku, first game, first goal. It's a good start for Chelsea. They're looking to get in on a better act. As you can see, their fans extremely happy.
I'm not an Arsenal or a Chelsea fan, but you know it's fun to be in London and supporting each of the teams because it's a London derby, so you know it's good.
Which is your team?
My team is Manchester United.
Okay,
Yeah.
They drew 1-1.
Yeah, they did. They did.
How's the EPL this season looking like?
EPL this season is unpredictable, honestly speaking. But to me, I feel like teams like Chelsea, Manchester City, you know, they've got a chance of actually taking the cup. So we should look out. We should look out for every team. You know, any team can win. You never know.
Awesome. And tell us about your background. Where are you coming from? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm from London. You know, Ghanaian origin, and I'm working over here. You know, serving the spectators, the fans, to make sure that everybody enjoys their game. You know, and it's a lot of energy over there, so they need more food, more drinks. So that's what I'm doing over here.
So it's all over here, and Chelsea winning by 2 goals today. It looked very easy. I mean, a derby that wasn't, you know, full of fireworks, but it was quite easy for you. How did you see that game?
That was fantastic. That game was very fantastic, and I think we could win more. Like we could have 5-0 or 6-0 because I think 2-0 is just a bit.
Was it too easy for Chelsea today? It looked
Yes,
easy.
It looks very easy.
What about Lukaku? How did you see him?
I expect more from him because I hope he could score 3 goals, but he only scored 1. But it is still great because I love Chelsea a lot. And Lukaku scored the first goal, and it was fantastic. It was great, and Reece James scored a rocket goal. I think it was great.
So what about the game against Liverpool next week? That's a big game against Liverpool at Anfield.
Yes.
You're gonna win that game?
Yes, 100%.
100%.
Yes, Lukaku gonna throw off Virgil van Dijk and score a goal.
Right. What about Sadio Mane, Mo Salah,
Oh, they suck.
Firmino?
They suck.
They suck.
Havertz is better than them, and Mason. Both players are better than them.
All right.
No doubt. We are champions of Europe.
Okay, there's someone else coming. How did you see the game?
Taking over.
How did you see the game?
Can we play them every week? Because that's the easiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
What happened? Normally Arsenal Chelsea.
What happened? What happened?
Come
It was too easy. It was too easy.
Why was it so easy?
Lukaku, like, because we got Lukaku. Come on, man. Like, what are we doing?
How good was Lukaku today?
Off the scar. Off the fucking chart. This geezer.
You reckon?
He's gonna get 30 goals this season. Come on, man. You saw him. We dominate everything. Look at you, fucking cat.
But you reckon next week against Liverpool?
We're not even in the World Cup, and we're gonna win the World Cup. Yeah. We're not even in it. We're gonna win it.
But do you reckon next week against Liverpool he's gonna have it that easy?
He's gonna bully them. He's gonna bully them. Van Dijk overrated. If Gomez plays, he's not that good. He's really not that good. He's not that good. Lukaku is going to bully that defence. Trent is a fraud. He's a fucking Trent's a fraud. His job was back, man. Is basically just fucking Lukaku.
Was Chelsea that good or Arsenal that bad today?
Don't understand, like. Oh.
Okay.
We were phenomenal. We were phenomenal. We could have been 7-0, but we're doing it embarrassing.
Yeah, it could have been quite a big match. So what's your prediction for Liverpool-Chelsea next week?
4-0.
All right, thanks guys. There you go. The Chelsea fans are very confident, no doubt, and they predicted a 4-0 win against Liverpool at Anfield on Sunday. Let's find out whether or not that will come to reality.